So those of you who are playing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, a mobile game, you may know that Rey's Scavenger event is coming up. It's scheduled for December the 15th. You require a certain faction to be able to unlock a certain character that you need to use to be able to unlock Rey. Now that faction, we have that character, which is BB-8. He's on the Resistance faction, and that event starts on the 8th and goes up until the 16th, which is a fair week, and that's all good and well. But if you, in order to unlock BB-8, you need a First Order faction, all at 7 stars of course, and with gear. Now you want to quickly get up there, you need to be spending either crystals or cash. You need energy in order to get this stuff, you need gear in order to get this stuff, and you split between getting shards of characters through energy or getting gear through energy. So they try and screw you every which way possible. They don't make it fair. Well, they could make it fairer anyway. So they've given us how many days? Today is the 6th of December. They've given us 6 days to farm of a surprise. And look, for those veterans that are around, they probably already have First Order, and a lot of them might not. For those who do, you're not the only ones that are playing. There are beginners just hitting 85 that haven't even considered First Order. There are people that just don't enjoy playing the First Order because there's no viability for them to farm them, and that's another thing. And they'll release packs, like money packs, in order that you can buy the characters. If it all becomes too much, if you can't get the energy, then you can just to farm them through campaign or cantina, then you can just shell out to a possible 300 or 12 shards. Or no, 5 shards. Most of the time it's 5, we all know that. So yeah, we need a good set of First Order characters at 7 stars in 6 days. No, it's not 6 days. The event runs on the 8th, so we've got 2 days. They let us know today on the 6th, and we've got 2 days to farm First Order characters. If we do unlock BB-8, we need to spend a whole bunch to get him up to 85, which for a lot of people that's no big deal, but for a lot of people it is a big deal because they want to focus on a character that they want to level. Anyway, so you get BB-8. Well, of the possibility that maybe you might have Rey, the Scavenger Rey, Finn, BB-8, Veteran Smuggler Han Solo, and Veteran Smuggler Chewbacca. Those last two have only been in the cantina for, I don't know, about a month, let's say, without any indication that we'd need them to go for Rey. So in all this time you're spending energy to get off the chance that you don't have First Order and you don't have Resistance factions. You're going to be spending energy to get them, and you'll have no energy for Smuggler Han and Smuggler Chewbacca. And you know what? They're going to release packs where you have to spend money in order to get them, in order to meet the deadline for the 15th of December. Which is really only a week away. All this in a week. they are really exploiting time. Now, if you gave us more time, we'd probably spend more time fairly on the game. Doing something like this, where it's almost out of reach for a lot of people and not attainable, whenever something isn't attainable, people drop out. Whether it's the gym, whether it's your own personal goals for anything at work, they have enough and it kills morale, and we don't want anything to do with it. And I understand that everyone's got issues with EA at the moment, but normally I sit on the fence about it. I don't want to complain like everyone else is. I want to show faith, so they have the potential to produce great games with really good experiences. They have the money behind them. I want to give them our faith, or my faith, instead of trying to bring them down so they feel like they owe us, which I doubt will happen, but I want to give them a chance. We know how EA has handled Galaxy of Heroes so far. It seems like they're continuing on that trend. If I was to describe it in one word, it would be exploitation. I mean, they're giving us a very limited amount of days to complete this or even get close, which sort of, you understand the psychology behind it. They want to pigeonhole you into purchasing, I guess, which is fair enough. They need to make their money somewhere. But sometimes I feel like it should be done in a fair way. It leans more so onto having to pay for it as opposed to being able to do it if you commit to it enough. I understand they'll cater to people that don't have the time to commit in that period, or they really want a character over not. And they could have told you how much time and what periods and what to save up for. So here is the issue.